Hi guys, welcome back to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Max.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I think again, just the two of us today, Mike.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Daz is on holiday still, so we'll be back next week.
Yep, next week.
Back onto it.
Don't worry.
He is coming back.
Do some comedy today. We've got some Bill Burr that we haven't done.
I can't believe you found a Bill Burr video.
It's a compilation that we haven't done. But I'm sure, like, first clipping, I've seen that.
Yeah, well, maybe. But, Bill Burr, absolutely up there as one of the best simplers that I think. Absolutely love him.
He was probably one of the first genuine American stand-ups that I was like, oh, this guy is sort of next level.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Well, you know all, like, your Patrice O'Neills and your Eddie Murphys and your Bernie Macs. Like, I've watched all of them before. Then you got your newer school, John Mulaney's and things like that.
Yeah.
But Bill Burr is the one that always stood out as, like... Cause
same for me.
You just don't... A lot of people, I think, when they first watch him, just think he's what the character he is. And he isn't self-aware about it. Because I can't believe how smart he is as a person.
Oh, yeah, I think
he knows exactly what he's saying.
I think a lot of these comedians are pretty bright, you know. I think they're really, really intelligent, a lot of these guys, you know.
I feel like you have to be like, even Theo Von. Theo Von's character is very just like, very dopey and very out there.
Yeah.
But he knows what he's doing.
I think that's something to do with where he's from, his drawl, his accent as well. It can maybe lead you to believing it's like that.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Very, very bright guy.
But you've got to play into that. Absolutely. It's like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's very out there and very loud and everything, but he knows what he's doing.
But that's part of the persona, that's part of the act, isn't it, as well?
You've got to buy into it.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what makes him him.
But when we started doing comedy videos years ago, Bill Burr was absolutely there. Chappelle, Patrice O'Neill, probably my three favourite ones ever. Yeah. I would guess so. They'd be certainly well up there.
Yeah, I think Louis up there as well.
Maybe. Louis C.K., yeah. Good shout. But there's plenty of good comedians, but...
go all day about it. Shane Gillis, people like that.
Yeah.
But we've got When Bill Burr Makes Hecklers Cry.
Good.
So, good. Because I think we went to a comedy show on the Work Do, didn't we?
Yeah. We did.
Yeah. We did in Manchester. And I'm one of those people in the crowd where it's like, unless it's funny, stay quiet.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm there to watch them, not you.
But there's still some rude people in the audience, talking to each other and this, that, and the other.
I couldn't believe it when we watched it.
Yeah, because one of the comedians sort of called him out on it as well, didn't they?
Because there's like a group of like... Basically, because it was like Christmas time, and all the works
works do's, offices and stuff like that, wasn't it?
So there's people talking over this like quite young female comedian. I think everyone was like, "Shut up, man! Let the guilt." Like, she wasn't the greatest in the world, but that's not the point. Like,
it's not the point. No, you've got to sit there, listen to what they're doing, because that's what they're there for. So.
And then you applaud them because they're getting better. And then, like, I don't think the tickets were that much. Like, it's a good time. Have a good time.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't like hecklers. That's all I've got to say. Let's get into it.
Yep, let's do it.
From putting a heckler in her place...
Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special?
...to giving an interviewer a harsh dose of reality.
Everybody who fails as a father says that to me.
Here are 10 times Bill Burr made hecklers cry, starting with the time he made fun of a woman for an unclear heckle.
It's unbelievable. Can't understand you. Female voice does not travel well. I don't know what it is. Up close or in a whisper can make you hard. But beyond 10 feet, it just sounds like a couple of birds fighting over a French fry or something,
In the end, Bill handled her easily, despite her coming in when he least expected it, unlike the next heckler who walked right into his trap.
All I want to get is a 22. That's it. 22 caliber, protect the house. No big deal. That's it. Come on. No, you think I wasn't setting them up? That's what I say, 22 caliber. I said the first time I heard the groans. Just keep sending that fishing line out. There's always one guy who takes the bait.
He didn't relent, laying into the heckler.
22 caliber. See, what are you going to do, you little queer gun? You got between your butt cups with that gun. Sir, let's just say, for the hell of it, I had a loaded 22 in my hand and I started shooting at you. What would you do? I would run screaming out of the building. Sticking babies in front of you like Martin Sheen in The Dead Zone.
But while Bill was always ready for hecklers in an audience, he kept the same energy for celebrities too. Like the time the host of the radio show The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, asked an unnecessary question.
I've only met two people that had like a vibe like her in my life.
And the first one was a dude. He was just so that wasn't happening.
Wasn't he tight?
No, he was like just walked in the room, and you just knew the person was coming in the room. She has that vibe, right?
Hold on, you gotta clear that up. I want to be clear about that. You didn't date the guy, nothing.
No.
I just want to make sure.
And in his signature fashion, Bill immediately pointed out how ridiculous the question was.
Why are black people let go of this homophobia? You always got to check. Like, what are you doing?
For the story.
You have manicured eyebrows. Like, I'm fucking gonna sit here and act like you're all good over there. Like, you don't swing a leg over the fence every once in a while. You got sandals on and white socks. You look like you just came from a steam room.
But while Bill didn't spare the host from his absurd question, he gave that same treatment to a heckler who was fishing for a compliment.
No offense, but there's no Eiffel Tower here. I think that's a little pricey. You're welcome!
And he went on to point out how odd her heckle was.
Thank you for not just laughing. Thank you for verbally letting me know that you appreciated that. Thank you!
But Bill wasn't satisfied yet.
She either has no stairs in her house or someone doesn't know how to walk up them. Did you call a plumber? Thank you! She said it. Not like I was 10 feet away. She said it like I was downstairs in the rec room. Changing a fuse or something. That's not it! No, it's still not working!
Bill didn't just hate being heckled himself, he disliked seeing other comedians get put down too, like the time he was a guest on the Kill Tony podcast.
Fuck, this is brutal. Is this gonna be an hour? I don't want to do this to people.
Back in March 2016, Bill attended the podcast's open mic event, where aspiring comics were given a chance to perform for 1 minute. But Bill didn't like the way the host, Tony, was treating a performer who had bombed.
That was an interesting way to get to that Trump thing. You made Pat do that whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
How did?
Yeah, but didn't you kind of fuck him with the music on the way up? You're like, he's gonna suck. It's just you put it in everybody's mood. It's like, can you give him a chance?
It was gonna be that bad no matter what music played him up.
Prompting Bill to share his honest thoughts about the show's format.
Yeah.
This is brutal. Is this gonna be an hour? I don't want to do this to people. Horrible. Nobody can be funny in a minute. It's stupid.
Yeah.
This is stupid. It's stupid. You're fine. One more, and then I'm out. All right?
Nevertheless, Tony went back to berating the comic again.
You did so bad, one of our guests is about to quit. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, if there's a negative lining, Tony will find it. There it is, right between the ray of sunshine. There's that little nugget of negativity. You fucking
Bill could be harsh with critics and hecklers when he needed to be, and a perfect example of that was when a heckler interrupted him while filming a special.
Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason.
It started when Bill asked a question as part of his set.
How come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not f***ing taping a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
And Bill showed no mercy as he continued to tear into her.
You had to ignore all of that and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever? Answer him! Answer him!
Finally, he returned to his routine.
Every fucking special I do, there's always one! Always right down the fucking middle.
But not before throwing one more jab at the heckler.
Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason. Jesus fucking Christ. I love this. I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me. Unbelievable.
This heckler thought she had the answers.
I think that was a no reason to hit woman sketch, wasn't it? That one, which is what we've done a reaction to before.
That whole special is just unbelievable.
It is. It's absolutely superb.
What I do like about Bill Burr is like mostly like from what I've seen of him, he's just kind of morally quite right.
Yeah.
Even unlike he has harsh opinions, like that Kill Tony clip where he just goes like, just give the guy a break.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's sort of the premise of the show to a certain extent, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I get what yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, though.
Well, you see it a lot where he will call someone out and just be like, what are you talking about?
Well, he will, because he don't care, does he?
No,
exactly. He can back it up. Whatever he says to anyone, he can back it up. He's got the skill, he's got the verbal dexterity to just
He's so unbelievably quick.
He is.
It's as most comedians are, but it's just...
His delivery is absolutely superb. It's the inflection in his voice when he puts little voices on sometimes. It makes me crackle, honestly.
Absolutely.
Superb.
Just like the Your Mom's House podcast host, Christina P., when she tried to psychoanalyze Bill.
I just felt like a after a while. Like, when are you going to just, get off this fucking couch here and go live your life and stop having to talk to this fucking person?
Yeah, you're full of anger. Because you flog yourself for being vulnerable.
Oh, would you stop it? Like you have some sort of psychology degree?
10 years in therapy.
So what? I've watched football for 40 years. I shouldn't be somebody's coach.
But Bill made her regret the interruption almost immediately.
Then you're going to like superimpose your fucking issues of the psychos in your life onto me. It's like fucking alcoholics. They just always like, oh yeah, you're drinking. You drink. You must be like me.
Yeah.
The whole world, because they're addicts. So they're so self-involved. The whole world has to be like them.
Even her husband and co-host Tom Segura had something to say to her.
Can shrink right now. I mean, let the guy get angry sometimes.
In the end, Christina got off easy because she knew when to back off, unlike Ethan Klein, who dug himself deeper and paid for it.
I went into therapy after that episode.
When Bill appeared on the H3 podcast back in 2018, the host, Ethan Klein, seemed noticeably uneasy.
To whatever Comic-Con of podcasting, would you be nervous?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're talking to a nervous guy.
I'm so neurotic. I'm nervous. I'm nervous right now.
Okay.
Very nervous.
I don't think that's going to help.
How do you? Was there ever? No.
Unfortunately for Ethan, it turned out that Bill was right.
It seems like you're in love with your daughter, hearing you talk about her on the podcast.
Jesus Christ! Well, you're pretty perceptive. Who doesn't care about your own child?
Listen.
And things only got worse when he couldn't figure out when to let a topic go.
And he also had a zillion kids, so I mean, yeah.
Really? How many siblings do you have?
I don't know, dude. The internet's too weird to give out all that information.
Oh, you don't even want to say how many because you're afraid that it will
by all means,
compromise
keep
your
talking
privacy.
about it. Is there any way you can cut this out? I'm honest, dude. Like,
seriously?
Yeah, no, dude. There's fucking lunatics out there.
And by the end of the interview, he was a wreck.
All right. I don't know why that got so flat on my part. Tell me about all things comedy. I don't know. You see, I'm nervous. I'm sweating here.
I'm just going to let you sit.
Leading Ethan to reveal the effects of it a year later.
I went into therapy after that episode. I'm not
really?
I'm not even being kidding. And after that episode with Bill Burr, I came home, and that's when I started taking antidepressants, and I went to therapy.
Wow.
It was soul crushing.
While Ethan drew fire from Bill due to nerves and inexperience, the same can't be said for Howie Mandel, who came across as rude after saying this comment about Bill's daughter.
She had 4 years of hatred toward me. 4 years of hatred. Get ready, because you got a daughter, too. Wait till she's a teenager. Wait till the hell.
Everybody who fails as a father says that to me.
I failed?
I think so, yeah.
Although Bill explained what he meant, he didn't spare Howie's feelings.
Told I'm just not feeling like good vibes between the two of you.
We're doing a podcast together.
It feels like a business decision.
After that, things got awkward when Howie took a chance to show off.
How many one-armed kids in Africa had to dig out that fucking aluminum for some fucking asshole over here to make that thing? What are you gonna do with that? Put it next to your Cable Ace Award? You held that up like it was a Golden Globe. We're in the middle of my interview, and you're sitting here accepting awards. How do you think that makes me feel?
Bill was no stranger to schooling people like Howie, like the time he brutally roasted the whole city of Philadelphia for ruining a show.
I remember this.
Superb.
3 hours to get booed by this GED stupid ass piece of shit fucking crowd.
Back in 2006, Bill was part of Opie and Anthony's
It was
comedy
brutal.
tour,
Yeah,
with
it
other
goes
great
on and on
comedians
and
like
on.
James
Yeah.
O'Neill, Louis C.K., and Tracy Morgan. When Bill tried to perform his set, the drunk audience started booing him, causing him to teach them a lesson.
Bunch of fucking losers. Fucking Rocky is your hero. The whole pride of your city is built around a fucking guy who doesn't even exist. What's that, sir? What do you have to say, sir? Never passed the 8th grade. What brilliant are you gonna fucking tell me, huh? Go back to the dock and go unload some shit. You fucking warehouse working, weed smoking, disappointment for your mother.
While many of the other comedians had cut their time short, Bill refused to walk off.
7 minutes left. 7 motherfucking minutes left. And I'm doing all in 7.
when his time ran out, he couldn't help but leave the city of brotherly love with one final parting shot.
I'm out of time. You guys were here, man. Thank you very much. All of you go yourselves. In your own ass. Have a good night.
Closing off a legendary rant that wouldn't be forgotten anytime soon.
Amazing.
That Philly rant was absolutely. You watch it all. We've obviously seen it all the way through. Some of the things he says on it,
it's just horrible.
Oh man, honestly. But the fact that it just shows you how clever this guy is, because he just went on a rant, probably completely tore up his like scripts and stuff like that, and just went at it for like, well, I don't know. He had 7 minutes left then, but did he have like 10 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, you get 10, 15
minutes.
Yeah.
Did the whole lot and just went at him.
Well, that's just really smart in terms of, even if it, like, the show's obviously already bombed, like, for everyone, because the crowd.
It sounded like it, yeah. I think the crowd had turned, hadn't they? So
he's done something memorable that everyone will remember, and you'll probably get respect for it now. Back in Philly,
oh, big time! Like, absolutely big time, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best, and it's not even close.
Yeah, I just love Bill Burr. He's absolutely brilliant. I need to go back and watch specials and stuff like that.
Paper Tiger for me was the one where I went, this guy's just ridiculous.
Really good. I mean, we have been mooting possibly doing it on Patreon, maybe.
Oh,
Possibly something like that, the odd special. Yeah. But nice we'll see in the future.
Nice little segue there, Mike.
Well, you know,
to the Patreon.
But yeah, absolutely love Bill Burr. Any excuse to do a bit of Bill Burr.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Honestly, anytime.
Well, that was great.
Great stuff. Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.